Here we come at the Nutrient Ag Solution start zone.
Carson Ferguson on the pole, Chris Ferguson on the outside, and Carson going to get the whole shot into turns 1 and 2. Chris will drive under him, try to bring the 157 with him. Here's Bobby Pierce on the outside. Top 3 race their way into Carl Short's Dirt Track World Championship. James, at the end of lap number 1, it's your quick qualifier. Carson Ferguson out front.
Out in front in that Longhorn Clements for Paler Motorsports, Donald and Gina Bradshaw. Scott Fagner, the crew chief. Chris Ferguson runs in second. Bobby Pierce runs in third. Again, the top 3, right? The top 3 advance out of this heat race. Penske shocks heat number 1. Pierce lights up the track.
Yeah, he hooked a rut down there on the inside of the racetrack, and that shot him up. Boy, Mike Marlar just got it up on 2 wheels down there in turns 1 and 2. Out front, it's Ferguson and Ferguson, not the law firm. It's Carson out front, Chris in second. That's how they run. James at the end of lap number 3. Carson Ferguson out front, Chris Ferguson on the bottom. James making a run.
Here we go, final lap. They're at the Barron's Performance white flag, 1 lap to go. It's North Carolina. It's a family affair down the back straightaway. Will Chris Ferguson throw the slider? Here they come out at turn number 4. Out at turn 4, they're side by side. Who's going to be DJ? And he did it. He did it. Are you serious? It's Fergie time.
Wow. Winner of this one will start on the inside of row 2 in Carl Short's Dirt Track World Championship here tomorrow night.
What a great way to start. Chris Ferguson at the finish line. Oh, man, Blair and Tyler Irvin are going to get at each other, and Tyler got it. Into the wall hard is Max Blair. Oh, my goodness. Not good at all. Michael Leach involved in the 09 and heavy damage on those 3 cars. Wow. Can he seal the deal here in 2025 after finishing runner-up the last 2 years? Dustin, we're back underway.
And a great restart for Ethan Dotson. Nick Hoffman going to try to slide back by, and that actually opens up the door for Clay Harris. And here comes Jerry Bowersock. They think about 3 wide down the back straightaway. Not going to make it happen. The Jedi thinks about going in the middle. Ethan Dotson up top, Clay Harris on the bottom, and still Devin Moran out front here at Eldora.
Jerry Bowersock, 59 years old, down the back straightaway. The longtime Eldora veterinary is back to 5th as Clay Harris is going to 3rd. Devin Moran still in control out of turn number 4. Hoffman 2nd, 3rd right here. Good battle. They're one to get in that final spot into the DTWC.
Looking for his first Lucas Oil Elite Model Dirt Series Championship off corner number 4. Devil do it. Moran wins Summit Racing heat number 2. Second's going to go to Nick Hoffman, and 3rd will be Clay Harris.
10 laps, Cooler Thermotech heat number 3 at the Nutrient Ag Solution start zone. Dustin Jarrett, we are underway.
Go, and they're going to go 3 wide off the corner, and Ryan Montgomery hops over top of someone's wheels. It might have been R.C. Whitwell's. They stay green down the back straightaway. Rocket 1, Hudson O'Neal, Dalton Wilson, your top 3 cars, and that's how they'll run at the end of lap number 1. Yes, it is, Dalton. And we got a Coleman Farms Racing caution as R.C. Whitwell has damage.
We'll try it again. No laps in the books. Top 3 advanced in Cooler Thermotech heat number 3 with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series.
Rocket 1 and a former Rocket 1 driver at the front of this field. That's Brandon Shepard and Hudson O'Neal. Looking for us, Trent James on the outside, trying to get a run on Dalton Wilson. Here they come at the end of lap number 1. Is it going to be Brandon Shepard? It is. He leads the first lap.
Off at turn number 4, he will win Cooler Thermotech heat number 3, pending the UNO8 scales. Hudson O'Neal's going to take 2nd. Ebert hard on the gas, but the big perm's going to take 3rd, DJ.
He will grab that final transfer spot.
Nutrient Ag Solution start zone. Here we go. Chris Ferguson's on the pole. Who's going to join him on the outside of the run here to Eldora? And Thornton got into the wall. Ricky Thornton Jr. to the wall at turn number 2. We stay green down the back straightaway, and he'll go back to 4th. So a miscue down there in 4. Not exactly sure what happened, but Ricky Thornton Jr. losing ground, and the Coleman Farms Racing caution is out.
Wow.
And we got a spin in turn number 3. And it's Tanner English.
Going back to green flag racing here, guys. Did not get a lap in, and we'll see how much that damage affects the 20 RT. He doesn't get a good start there. Zach Dome down to the inside. Hayden Cowan to the inside. And now the 20 RT's got to run down the back straightaway. James, he's trying to work into the 2nd spot around the 76 of Brandon Overton. It's Chris Madden out front in Simpson Race Products Heat 4.
Chris Madden has tried so many times to win the dream in the world here. Trying to win the Dirt Track World Championship. The 3rd year, Thornton's going to get a run on Overton down the back straightaway. Closes right on him. Thornton is going to go to the bottom. Ricky Thornton Jr. is going to throw it in on the Longhorn Factory car. He's going to go to second, but Chris Madden stretches it out as we're side by side, almost behind him. Hayden Cowan and Zach Dome in the hunt in turn number 1.
Well, they go almost 3 wide down in turns 1 and 2. RTJ trying to get that good run down the back straightaway. He's found something at the top of the racetrack coming off corner number 2. But the driver that's found even more is Chris Smokey Madden, James, as they all battle for the final transfer spot, and they are directly behind the 20RT, who undoubtedly has his hands full with that mangled race car.
Down the main straightaway. What a race. Here they come on the bottom. Overton's going to throw it into the 76 car. Slides up the track. Overton still has it. Meanwhile, behind him, here comes Zach Dome. Here comes Hayden Cowan. It is Chris Madden. He has a straightaway lead with 3 laps to go here at heat number 4.
Ricky Thornton Jr. doing everything he can to try to stay in front of these drivers. If it would end this way right now, he would start 8th in the Dirt Track World Championship.
2 of those are going to advance. Thornton hanging on for dear life, but Chris Madden has a good hot rod here tonight, DJ. He will start on the outside of the front row for the Dirt Track World Championship.
He gets it done in Simpson Race Products heat race number 4. Second spot will go to Ricky Thornton Jr. He hangs on 3rd right down to the line and give it to unofficially Brandon Overton by 2/1000ths of a second.
The winner of this race starts on the outside of row number 2. Alberson and McCready at the Nutrient Ag Solutions start zone, DJ.
They may have touched coming off corner number 4. They'll drag race off into turns 1 and 2. Alberson will get the whole shot and try to bring Jameson with him. McCready still sporting that throwback wrap to his dad, Barefoot Bob. Going to hang on to second momentarily. Jameson down to the inside, drives it all the way up to Coldwater, and he will grab that second spot ahead of McCready. McCready will try to drive back down under him. Good race for the bridesmaid.
Look at this crossover. Bounces through there. Jameson and McCready putting on a show at Eldora. McCready's going to fire it back in there on the bottom. Alberson still leads. They may pass Alberson here doing it that way. They hit it a 1. McIntosh is 4th.
Here comes Jameson.
Oh, they're 3 wide.
McCready.
Into turn 1. Jameson through the middle. Alberson still has late. T-Mac digging low. Here comes Dennis Erb Jr. Dennis Erb Jr. He's going to throw it in.
From 8th.
Now he's going to stick to the wall. Now Jameson into the wall. Dennis Erb Jr. 8th to 2nd. Dustin Jarrett. And wow.
Oh my. Dennis Erb Jr. doing Dennis Erb Jr. things here at Eldora Speedway. 2x2 behind him. That's the last transfer on the right side of your screen. Jameson going to try to hang on. Albertson wins. Erb 2nd. 3rd will go to racing Jason Jameson. Followed by McCready, McIntosh, Brendan Smith. We're about to see who starts 6th, though, in the DTWC. Green flag is out. A good start, James, for the 6 of Michael Chilton.
And McDowell tries to go to the outside. Now he's trying to go through the middle. He will. As Chilton has problems in the 6 car. And Gremlins again. He had a good qualifying time. If you can't, we'll be live here on FloRacing at 4 o'clock. Here we go, back underway. See if we can get a lap in. Davenport's going to go to the bottom. McDowell and Davenport at Eldora, 1st and 2nd right now, DJ.
Who's surprised?
Yeah,
raise your hand. No one. But look at Joseph Joyner trying to spoil the party. He'll drive the Colton Miller JCM Motorsports 19M down to the inside of turns 3 and 4. McDowell leads lap 1. Davenport 2nd. Joyner in 3rd.
How about 4 different chassis brands winning? He races
How about
a
that?
Stinger, a Longhorn, a Rocket, and now a Team Zero.
Dale McDowell does it. He gets the win. 2nd spot's going to go to Jonathan Davenport. And 3rd, wait for it, there it is, the 19M of Joseph Joyner. Jordan Kohler, a good run 4th. Daniel Hilsebeck 5th. Caden McCorder 6th. Evan Kohler 7th. Chris Stotts 8th. And Chilton will be credited with the 9th spot.